Hello and welcome to
10
Requiem
seconds
Autumn.
remaining.
I am Tyrannis, and I'm joined with Simbus for Game
5
3
seconds
of
remaining.
Yep.
Dinosaurchestra versus 6 Semper Tyrannis.
The
Uh,
teams who
Reserve
love to
time.
go late.
it like the Dinosaurchestra planned for late game both games. They didn't quite do it. They got out late gamed in the end. The Sven
Yeah.
BKB just not long enough and falling
Yeah.
to OD later on.
Yeah.
Too much in on the OD for them to deal with.
Seriously, Shadow Demon comes
Dire
back
team
for
pick.
game 3. Do ban out the Venge and the Ventrals or the Faceless Void on the side of Dinosaurchestra.
Same bands pretty
Yeah.
much as
No
previous
Centaur
two
ban.
games.
10
Oh,
seconds
they didn't ban
remaining.
Centaur this time. They
Nope.
want to get rid of Venture.
Yep.
Satan is clearly too good at
5
that hero.
seconds remaining.
Seriously. I would expect
Reserve
Dinosaurchestra
time.
leaking that Centaur through. They'd snatch it up at the first sign. Oh, Warlock. Okay. We
Dire
might see a
team
little bit of
pick.
quicker of a game. Got
Uh,
some rock golems taking down towers.
yeah. I want to see like a 5-man push versus 5-man push
Yeah.
ends at 5 minutes.
Deathball, man. Let's go back to the
10
Razor Death
seconds
Prophet
remaining.
days. Everyone
Let's go.
loved that meta.
Let's go to
5 seconds
Dire.
remaining.
You take bot lane. Radiant, you take top. Whoever gets the throne first gets to
Reserve time.
win the game.
Now but see, you got to do the Huskar or the Nature's Prophet build, where you end the game in 8 minutes because you get armlet and just armlet toggle through the tower hits.
Radiant team
We
pick.
do see an
Yep.
axe coming out from Dinosaurchestra.
And it's going to be their offlaner most likely. Going to be pretty good at going aggressive with that.
Yeah.
And keeping with their strategy of going for a nice 1-2 combo.
10
Jump in with
seconds
the axe,
remaining.
go in with the warlock,
Mm-hmm.
take him out.
Yeah.
5
Though this does
seconds
leave
remaining.
6 Emperor Tyrannis open for a Sand King pick, which would be very strong against the axe. Throw him in the same lane. And they decide to pick up the OD again, just in case this game goes 70 minutes.
Well, both teams going to be gearing up for late game, and OD specifically picked up possibly for its effect against warlock golems. Extra
Yeah.
effective, in fact.
Yeah. I'd like to see maybe
10 seconds
a
remaining.
Sven ban out coming from 6 Semper.
Radiant team
Just because he was a big thorn in their
Very
side, especially
impactful.
early game. Ah, they banned out the sniper instead.
Dire
That's
team
good.
back.
Dinosaur Orchestra taking that a couple of games in a row. Not going to let him have it again.
Yep, gotta gotta shut that down somehow.
Last game was the Spectre, which did a pretty good job, but
Mm-hmm.
in the end, it was such a nuisance. You got to get rid of
10
it.
seconds.
Yeah. And Dinosaurchestra banning out the Spectre.
Radiant team
As
back.
well as the Centaur.
Yep.
Because apparently Centaur is one of the strongest heroes in the game.
Definitely. And they 6 Semper ban out the Kunkka.
Dire team pick.
I mean, the Kunkka's a strong support. I don't really see them pairing him with the Warlock though. They don't. That kind of
It's not really
limits him a bit.
synergistic.
Yeah. Like X Torrent maybe,
10
but
seconds remaining.
I don't know. It just doesn't work well and
With the
5
Warlock
seconds
DOT.
yeah.
Hey, Fatal Bonds into ship? That's
Reserve
pretty
time.
strong.
Yep. Fatal Bonds into oh well, yeah. Fatal Bonds into call into ship, maybe? I don't know.
It is a pretty nice combo.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to be available this game.
Nope. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Going to be taking a lot of time for this next pick here.
Yeah.
Although they got plenty of reserve time left. 2 minutes for them. Or not 2 minutes, but a minute and 20. Misread that.
Yeah. Huh. Possibly looking to pick up their mid laner soon. Oracle's Bandit. They could pick up the Dazzle again and get a Huskar.
I mean,
It's not the craziest idea.
they could, but it's
Ooh.
not like it's good against OD.
Radiant
They
team
pick up the Rubik. which is
Really
fairly
valuing
good.
that Rubik.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty good against the OD if he can. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, he could drain mana with his Sanity's Eclipse. But Shadow Demon, maybe getting that
10
disruption,
seconds remaining.
throwing it onto the axe so you can get some illusions with spin to win.
5 seconds.
It sets up
remaining.
call.
Yeah.
Like you just lift him up, pull him back up, call ready.
Reserve time.
Plus, it's fairly synergistic with Warlock, I'd say. Like, you got that lift, you can bring him back. Ooh, Timber
Slow.
Saw. Nice.
Dire team pick.
I like it.
Lots
always
of
a
AoE
fan.
damage here.
I'm always a fan of Timber Saw.
I think it's gonna be a mid Timber Saw or a solo offlane Timber.
I believe that's an offlane Timber. You really don't want to stick the OD anywhere but mid,
10 seconds.
just
remaining.
because you want to get him quick levels in Essence Aura.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh,
teams-
Ursa! There we go,
Radiant
man.
team pick.
This looks to be a pretty quick game here. They're both
So fingers
Like-
crossed.
they're lining up they're lining up pretty hard into this early game here with the
Yeah.
Ursa combo. Warlock, well,
But-
his ult's pretty good. His ult is like pretty like
10 seconds
gnarly
remaining.
really later on, like being able to pierce spell immunity with
Yeah.
the 2 seconds done.
5
But the
seconds
golems
remaining.
themselves don't scale that great until late game.
Yeah. Okay.
Reserve time.
Crazy,
Well, the Rubik,
crazy idea coming out from me. Mid Warlock.
you can do it. I don't think it's really that
I
great
mean,
though.
oh, Undying coming out. That's
Dire team
a
back.
nice support.
Great early team fighter. Good
Yeah.
good option to, well, kind of a good option to try go against Dinosaurchestra here. But if this Ursa gets on top of the Tombstone, it's gonna fall instantly.
Yeah. But I mean, hopefully he knows
10
his
seconds
tombstone
remaining.
positioning and will throw it up on
Also,
a cliff or something.
Rubik is pretty good here
5
against
seconds remaining.
Undying.
Yeah.
All his spells are pretty nice to steal. Get himself some extra strength to make him tankier. Get it that
Reserve
Tombstone to
time.
counteract.
Soul Rip
Effect.
even. Soul
Yeah,
Rip's
Soul Rip,
great.
pretty solid heal and decent enough nuke.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, if he steals something from Timbersaw, that'd be fun.
Yeah, you can
Radiant
timber chain
team
around,
back.
get better positioning.
Radiant team pick.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say Rubik, not really the best early hero. His lift is nice, but after his like level 1 and 2,
Yeah.
he's not too strong for a while. He doesn't hit his peak until 6, and then he starts scaling pretty well and going off into
10 seconds
Like,
remaining.
all the way
Playmaking.
into the late game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the better supports later
5
on with
seconds
just how many
remaining.
spells he can have.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, no field. It does stuff. It helps with the magic damage.
Resist.
I mean, it'll help against Rolling Death if he's not next to a tree.
It's mostly
It'd help against Decay.
It's mostly pure though. It's mostly
Yeah.
pure. Also, Arcane Orbs
Sanity's
is mostly
Eclipse.
pure.
Sanity's Eclipse. It'll help that. Shadow Poison. That's magic damage. Soul Rip's magic damage. I mean,
I don't think it's really that special this game. Honestly, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even skill it
Uh,
until 10.
I'm, yeah, no field. It's a trash skill. Let's be real. Like, yeah, it's not that great. Just buy a
Also,
pipe.
Dinosaurchestra is gonna be banning out a Pudge here, actually.
I mean, yeah, that's weird.
I don't think it really fits in their lineup that great. It's not a good Shadow Demon combo. You're more likely to hook an
Mhm.
illusion than you are the hero you're looking for.
10
Yeah,
seconds
plus,
remaining.
like, I've been seeing the Pudge run as a support more, like, roaming
Yeah,
4.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, usually Roamer.
Ooh, Luna getting last pick by
Dire
Semper
team
Tyrannis. That'll be their safe
Combo
lane.
with that Shadow Demon.
Yep.
Kind of got ignored during the bans, picks and bans.
I mean, plus Eclipse. I mean, we saw game 1. It does quite a bit.
They have huge amounts of
10
magic damage on
seconds
6
remaining.
Patronus side.
Yeah.
Could be pretty good here.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I wonder.
Do you think the 6 Patronus definitely have the late game as of now?
Reserve time.
I mean,
Like-
depending on who Dinosaurchestra pick up for their mid, I'd say yes, just because the OD scales so well late game. Like
And
his
the
orbs.
Luna
Yeah.
and the Timber pretty good too.
Like
Honestly,
look.
against the Ursa as well. Like Timber's a good hero against an Ursa
Yeah.
and Axe. He's pretty good at kiting both of them around.
Yeah. I mean,
10
Ursa kind
seconds
of
remaining.
chips away his damage and armor. Like it doesn't do as much as it would against a strength hero. You see Marana
Marana.
picked up. Not pretty good, I have to say.
Definitely seems like it's going for the early aggression. That will be a mid Marana here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of early aggression from Dinosaurchestra. Warlock, the only hero that's not really going to be getting too aggressive, but he enables his other heroes to get aggressive, and he'll probably be doing with the axe in the off lane
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
Rubik and Ursa up the top lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's while they're paused up here, let's get into introducing the teams. I will start on Dare this time. We're gonna look at the Warlock. He is gonna be played by Regalius. He's gonna be taking that one out for a spin. Then we got Clint Eastwood. He's gonna be taking the Marana over in the off lane. As I mentioned, it's gonna be Salt Spoof taking the axe. And then we got Ghost Pepper on the Ursa, with Snow lastly gonna be on the Rubik.
Over on 6 Semper, we got Uzi on the Luna, Argod on the Outworld Devourer, Afro Horse on the Timbersaw, Killer on the Undying, and Satan on the Shadow Demon. So,
Do you know what they're waiting for?
no clue.
Well, I guess we're gonna wait.
Go.
They're
Now
ready.
we're good. Yeah. All right. Getting into this.
Satan remarking the
What is
fact that he
this?
played Venge last game.
This donkey.
It's a standard courier.
What is this? Come on,
It's
man.
an abomination. That's
Seriously.
what it is.
There's like 8 billion couriers. You get like 30 with each compendium. Come on, man.
Honestly, there was literally 30 different styles last time.
Yeah. So, jeez. Yeah. Just got more and more particles as you went on.
They have a smoke ready on the Radiant side. Although they're a little bit too far away from their other teammates.
Yeah.
Not gonna pop with them, so they decide to use it early.
Maybe save it up. Maybe gank mid lane with it.
I don't think Undying is really the best ganker.
Yeah. I mean, Decay's
30
okay.
seconds to battle.
Really, the only thing I could see him using is Tombstone for slow.
Yep. You got the entirety of Dinosaurchestra sitting up here on this cliff.
I mean, they're both sitting on different. They're both
Yeah.
sitting on the opposite parts of the map.
But I mean, it's just funny how grouped up Dino are.
Gonna send out the gonna send out the Marana first. It's gonna be
Yep.
looking to take this
The
rune.
battle begins.
Hopefully, somebody will walk up into Vision so they can take him out. And Axe actually in the jungle.
Okay.
They're gonna have him start on the jungle. They're not going to the off lane. They're not gonna use the power they have this Warlock. Warlock and Rubik gonna be going over to top lane with the Ursa then.
Yeah, maybe
Just abandoning
sacking
the bot lane.
I think they were expecting the
Tri-lane.
tri-lane coming up, but it's going to be an aggro tri-lane. Oh, no. They're sending the Rubik down bot. I
To
don't know.
soak XP against Timbersaw.
Yep.
Or not, no.
I don't know.
He's
We'll find
turning
out.
around. Snow isn't really sure what strategy he called this game, so he's
Yeah.
now going back to top.
But, I mean,
He's gonna
in
leave
a
a solo Timber here.
tri-lane, I definitely favor the side of 6 Semper. Just because Undying with his Decay can steal so much strength and get so tanky so quickly.
Tombstone's just great, especially once
Yeah.
you get to level 2 and 3. Like, he gets his 3rd and 5th levels. It's really good in a fight.
Yeah.
Even against the Ursa. Early on, it's not quite as good. And Axe suicided.
Just going back to base quicker.
You don't suicide on your first life.
It looks like he's stacked
I think
up
he
the hard camp.
I think he messed up a bit.
Yeah. But he decides to go down bot since he sees that aggro tri lane coming up top.
Although Timber is pretty good against an axe, not without levels and Whirling Death.
Yeah.
Axe is going to do a decent bit against this Timber early, but he's actually going to be getting the worst end of those first trades, really.
I do like an early level in Timber Chain for an offlane Timber Saw, just because it gives you that escape. I know top lane. See,
They're going to be going at it a bit, but yeah, heal is going to be doing anti-heal like on this Luna. The nuke damage onto her.
You got Decay on Undying. It's a little good.
You know, over at mid lane, pretty even.
Yeah.
Pretty even. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean,
well, this Timber Saw definitely doing a little bit better in his lane over the axe. Not by much though. I feel this Timber Saw, once he gets more levels, he'll definitely benefit more than the axe will. Just the Whirling Death doing way too much.
Yeah. I mean, X kind of just wants levels right now. I mean, he would like to get some farm for a Blink Dagger. Oh, dropping quite low.
Oh yeah, down bot lane. They're actually gonna get the first blood with that. The Timber Chain gonna finish him off.
Yeah.
Axe being too aggressive there.
Yeah, Whirling Death. It's pretty good against strength heroes.
Underestimating it.
That's his arcane boots. Wow, that's quite fast. 3.5 minute arcane boots.
Timber Saw is just gonna dominate this lane.
Oh, top lane.
Axe,
Got skirmish breaking out. Luna's just dropping low.
They could go for a lift, would be able to finish her off if they could grab it. I think
the Shadow Word.
this axe is actually going to get a call out onto the Timber, but he's not going to get enough spins. One more would have done it, but not going to be able to get it. 15 stacks of reactive though for him is going to give him a lot of health regen. And he has a salve to pop up.
Yeah.
I think the Timber Saw should probably really start to run away with this lane now, though. Like, just get your reactive stacks back up. That's what's really powerful for you. Getting lots of damage on the axe now.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, with his such early arcane boots, he's going to be able to spam out of spells a bit more, which will help him get to his soul ring even quicker.
You know, these tri lanes up here not really doing effect in either direction. Just full fours being
it's more
farmed, I guess, but it's not really good. They could probably go for him. They are going to use Disruption. Versus going forward, they have Tombstone, and he can't take it out now. They're going to have to right-click with the Rubik, but Rubik's going to die for this. And they're going to go forward. They're going to be able to look for the Ursa too. He has lots of heals. And they're going to turn back on the Warlock instead, and they have enough to take him out. That's 2 kills.
Yeah.
I was saying that nothing was happening here, but that aggressive move by Rubik was too much, and he's going to pay for it. 2 heroes falling. Oh, level 6 on a Timber now. He's going to be going on the axe, and it looks like he could go for it, but Call's saving him.
Whew.
If he'd managed to land a chakram on him, I think that the axe had probably died.
Most likely. The slow's pretty good, especially with with axe as low as he was. Let's see. Yeah, Timber Saw. He's basically got a soul ring.
I would need the courier first, though.
Yeah. OD.
Oh,
Doing pretty well.
pretty even in mid lane.
Yeah.
6 Semper Tyrannis for the first time in this game looks like a series that they're winning the early game now.
Regeneration.
I mean, they just kind of pick good early game heroes like the Luna, especially in this tri lane with 2 levels in. I mean, usually you max out both your skills before then, or 2 levels in her aura. Going on the Rubik though, he gets disrupted up top lane.
They're gonna lead off with that. They have a Tombstone ready. It's only level 1, but they're gonna be able to chase him down. Zombie will be chasing after the Ursa. They're gonna take down 1. Shadow Demon should fall for this, but they could chase after another. The Warlock probably get turned on, but they're actually gonna keep going for Ursa. Needs another right click though, not gonna get it. And they're gonna have to turn on Warlock, and they're gonna be able to kill him anyways. I don't think they can fight against this tri-lane.
No.
This Luna, Undying, it's too much.
Like, Undying's got 5 stacks of decay on him. He's sitting at 1200 HP, 1160.
It's 6 minutes in.
Yeah. Like,
What can Ursa really do against that?
Yeah, like, Ursa, he's got 600 HP himself. Like, Luna's just gonna loosen beam him, mini stun him, and it's just like, I don't know.
Over mid lane, a couple of heroes here. Call is gonna land on OD, but Arana falls in the meanwhile, and Shadow Demon also getting a second. Double kill for him. They look to chase after the axe as well. Careful to not get called, but they're gonna not follow up with Shadow Poison. They're gonna use the Disruption now, so it's gonna take more. They are not gonna land the call. Perfectly timed. And they should be able to finish him off. Just a little more right click. But the dunk comes through with the extra spins. Shadow Demon falls.
Rip in peace.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, man. Rana comes back, gets a nice arrow onto the OD.
Oh, she's gonna be able to go forward and gonna be able to take out the Outworld Devourer. Just a couple more right clicks, but he has this Fairy Fire Stick and Astral. It's actually gonna keep him just alive just fine.
Yeah.
And Luna laughing for some reason. I don't know why.
TPing
Got away
away
from Ursa.
Yeah. Because except for Rubicglyph, they don't really have much lockdown in this
Ooh,
trial.
Axe down bot again.
Timber trying to cut the wave.
Counter cutting the wave for Axe. That Timber's already cutting.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Timber just tanking the tower, not taking too much damage from it.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna go for the Axe. Axe is kind of vulnerable here.
I mean, Timber's got 11
Oh.
armor.
He
Top
missed
lane.
the shot from.
Top lane.
Yeah, they're gonna catch out one, but they're not gonna really be able to go back on. Oh, so low on the Ursa. Not able to finish him off.
Yeah. Shadow Poison, it's a pretty good spell.
Meanwhile, the Axe still sticking around bottom. He feels just fine. Timbersaw is gonna be here. He probably get some Whirling Deaths on him. That's some real damage you have there.
Yeah.
Surprised he's been getting more levels of Whirling Death. I think it's definitely more valuable.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the 4 levels in Timber Chain, especially since he hasn't been getting ganked. Like, the reactive armor I can understand, but I think it would be better spending Whirling Death.
Arrow going through
Dire's
out
top tower
is
is
not going
under
to catch him.
attack.
OD not quite fast enough to run into that.
Cool down.
You know, top lane getting pushed up. There.
Bot lane, Timbersa's going on this axe.
Yeah, he's gonna get the chakram on him now. He has a Timber Chain available. They're gonna take him down. Not even using his Whirling Death. Still.
I mean, he used it once or twice, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, he used it once, but I
Yeah.
didn't see him use it again.
Yeah.
It's just kind of odd.
It's not your fate.
Oh, OD just over mid lane, getting those last hits.
Yep.
So delicious.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ursa is getting more last hits than the Luna at this point, but he's also taking plenty of jungle creeps, so it's not worth quite as much for him.
Yeah.
And he's not getting kills either, like this Luna is. So they're actually even in last hits, or even in net worth. Actually coming up top lane, not wanting to deal with the bot lane anymore, as Timbersaw takes down the bot tower.
Yeah. Timbersaw, not known for his tower taking abilities, but I mean, when you're kind of solo, you can put him as much pressure as you want.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Also, what do you think the Timber's getting first? That Bloodstone gonna be coming out?
Yeah, Bloodstone, definitely. Like, you really only go anything else when you're super far behind. Like, you want Bloodstone
Like
as quickly
Yules,
as
maybe?
possible. Yeah, like if you've been shut down super hard, and all you can really get is Yules by like minute 20, like that's when you get a Yules. But you want to get Bloodstorm as quickly as you can.
Timbersaw gonna be buying out the Soul Booster without replacing his Arcane Boots, but he had enough money anyways.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I see the Tranquil Boots here. They just need somebody to disable him.
oh.
But it's not really able to go for that.
Oh.
Shadow Demon was kind of walking out, but he's a little too far away.
Yeah. Timbersaw trying to go onto the Rubik, but he missed all of his skills.
Dire's top tower is under
He
attack.
missed all of his skills.
Yeah, the chakram was like 2 inches too short. His Timber Chain was off to the left a bit.
I often question how people like end up dying to Timber a lot when I'm playing my games. Because I never seem to die to Timber myself because I usually just avoid him and go to a place on the map or just don't set myself up next to trees because I'm thinking about that all the time, probably too much.
Yeah. So,
Then I watch Timber plays like this and I know why.
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to land your chakram. Like it has a pretty decent cast time.
Yeah, it has a pretty decent cast time. That's why you overshoot. I mean,
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I mean,
Oh,
it's not
arrow.
that easy to land chakram. Yeah, it's not gonna hit on anybody. They see it coming and they're gonna back
Yeah.
off. As this Timber just gonna be farmed up for the last bit of his Bloodstone. He actually just about has it.
yeah.
13-minute Bloodstone. It's pretty good, I'd say. Oh, arrow is gonna land full duration arrow pretty much
Nice.
onto the OD.
Luna's got her Helm of the Dominator, so she's stacking up Ancients when she can.
What do you think the first early item for Luna is here next? Like, they have a really good grasp on this early game. What do you pick up here?
I'd say Yasha, maybe.
You know, going for a durability item. Like, she has 400 or 800
Yeah.
HP here.
Like maybe a Dragonlance, or I feel like she could
Oh,
go
Luna
BKB.
going into the jungle, gonna go after this axe. She'll be able to take him down pretty easily. Way too much nuke damage. And he's gonna fall. Oh, arrow gonna be tanked up by this Undying. Gonna Astral him, gonna get him out of there.
They're gonna.
And lots of heroes just rotating up the top lane. They're just grouping up and looking to take towers now. Behind the Tombstone, I think they definitely can. All this Undying is really under-leveled at this point. Not even 6.
Yeah, even though Shadow Demon's 6. I mean, that's surprising since he's been involved in 4 kills.
Well, 8.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd like to see one of the heroes pick up an urn on the Radiant side here? Because so to facilitate pushing?
Yeah, like maybe the Undying go for the urn.
I would just pick something up, I think. Which is a
Oh, nice 3-man call.
Oh, they're gonna get all of them up here. They're gonna be able to take down the Luna first. Looking to finish off the Shadow Demon. A stick will keep him alive, but they're gonna be able to go after the OD just out on the middle of nowhere. A dunk will finish him off, and Ursa trying to purge off the purge, but he can't do it. They just have to wait until the OD's out, and they're gonna take him down. Yes, dunk gonna finish him off.
That was a beautiful call. Like they were all grouped up right next to the tower.
That was a great blink reveal by the axe.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
like
attack.
not any. I don't think you could get any better than that.
Yeah. Did they not have a sentry for the Mirana?
I don't think so.
They didn't have a preemptive sentry for that. That's what really set
Yeah.
it up. Really big play there from them. Mirana getting a first part of her Ags and second part as well. Yeah. Over club. She's making her way to her Ags on a fine timing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find. Or, never mind, those are dire supports. I was gonna say they're gonna find the Ursa in the jungle, but they already know he's in the jungle.
Yeah. Let's hope they do.
Yeah, the Timbersaw wasn't part of that fight. He definitely could have made a pretty big difference there. Being really good
Ursa's-
against guys like the Ursa and the Axe.
Yeah, definitely. Ursa's finished up his axe.
Are they going for Roche here?
Yep.
Yeah, they're heading into the Roche pit.
I mean, take it.
Dragonlance
before-
gonna be coming out for Luna too.
Yeah. Plus, Odie's got enough mana that his Arcane Orb won't ever run him out.
Yeah,
Don't
and
know.
Semper Chain doing pretty nice damage.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice rush for them. They're gonna give the Aegis to OD. They don't think their Timber's gonna die here.
Yeah. And they
All Dire
instantly
Heroes
smoke.
gathered up. They have a smoke ready, don't they?
Yeah, they just smoked up. They're
Radiant's
going into
bottom
the Dire
tower is
jungle.
under attack.
Because they
I
saw...
thought the Dire had one ready too,
Yeah.
but they don't. And Timber's gonna go forward, going right under tower. Gonna miss a Chakram though. Not able to go after the Mirana. Now it's Rubik's Chakram. They're gonna find the Warlock, but the Shack, it's not gonna latch for the Timber Chain. Not able to catch the axe either.
Mhm.
You're just walking away from them at this point. But he doesn't have a way to escape. This Warlock should be dead.
There
If
we go.
Sentry ready, yeah. He's not getting out of this. What? He drops the ult. This is, I don't think this is the right play here, but they do have the setup back here. The call's gonna miss though. The Shadow Demon, he's not gonna go down. Timbersaw going right around. And there's the Luna ult. It's gonna hit on the creeps mostly, but they are able to take down some more heroes. Rubik is gonna fall. The axe as well. A really good fight by them. That wasn't. I don't think that was the fight they wanted to take.
Top tower is
Yeah.
They really should have
Hey.
just let him die.
Yeah, sack the Warlock.
And they used his ult too. They could have
Yeah.
probably just waited until he revived and then fought at tower.
Yeah. Definitely a little questionable coming up from Dinosaurchestra. That's +3 charges on the Timbersaw. So that's nice. You'll be
More mana
happy with
for
that.
him.
top
Yeah.
tower is
Gonna
under
send some
attack.
illusions up. I'd probably send him up a little more so he can
Mhm.
not be inaccurate.
Yeah. The only problem is that half of Six Semper are fairly low. Like you got the OD who's decently low. Undying's kind of low, and so is Shadow
They're
Demon.
looking to be able to take this tower still.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
They're not ready to contest yet. They don't have the Mirana ult. They use the Warlock Golem.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna send an arrow out, but they're not gonna get anything from this.
Middle tower
Yeah,
is
they'll
falling.
catch out the Timbersaw, but that's about it. They can't really
It's not
follow
gonna
up.
be consequential. Yeah. And I think they can probably go for this next tier too as well. Like maybe get a ward up before they go for it, but
Yeah. Timbersaw buying
pretty
a
soon.
blink for even more mobility.
Do you like that pickup? This like at
I'm-
this point in the game with the big advantage they have.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really a huge fan of blink on Timber. Like I know it'll help you set up more and chase a bit better. But I don't know. I like going for maybe another mana item.
You'd rather have a Hex.
Hex,
probably.
even a Shiva's would be nice, especially.
I think
don't know.
Shivas would be amazing if they could get an early
Yeah.
Shivas here.
Yeah, like he
No
could.
way to go with that for the Ursa. Like Ursa's pretty screwed with that.
Yeah.
Axe is significantly hurt as well. Like they have an OD,
Mhm.
and Shivas just sets him up so well.
Yeah.
Gonna look to finish off this other outer tower. This is gonna be all 6 outer towers for the Dire are gonna be falling in the first 20 minutes, and none for the Radiant
Yep.
fallen. Massive gold advantage for them overall just from those towers.
They're
It's
sitting
gonna be
at
over
12,000.
Yeah, it's over 12,000 advantage now in total for 6 Semper Tyrannis.
Yeah. They smoke right
Smoking
under
up yeah.
on that ward.
There's smoke up again. This Ursa's gonna be running away, but they might be able to catch him with the smoke. They know where he is. He has a
Yeah.
blink. Another second, he's gonna be able to get out.
Yeah.
This
Chasing
axe
out.
also just leaving, doesn't want to be here.
Mhm.
Is this the time where you just get wards up, split the map, get tons of money, get hoes, get bitches?
I think this is get Luna an item and just start taking towers. Like force a fight and take towers. Like if they can force another crappy fight like they did with that Warlock, like game's
They're gonna
pretty
have
much
a big
over.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Luna, even though she doesn't have a lot of items right now, she does have a Yasha. She's gonna get Manta
Yeah.
pretty soon after this.
I mean she's
I
she's
think
got a
that'll
free
probably be
Manta.
enough. Yeah, that'll probably be enough with her Manta and her free Manta.
Yeah. For illusions, it's usually enough to take a base.
I really like to see the side of Six Emperor Tyrannis get some more wards out, get some coverage over here, get some coverage over here,
Yeah.
take advantage of the jungle, squeeze the map.
Yeah.
Like their team fight advantage is significant. Like I don't think Dinosaurchestra can fight outside the base without a great combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they need a
wombo
good
combo.
call into rock drop.
They need all their spells to land.
Yeah. Like if you look at the vision for Six Semper, like aside from their towers, they really don't have much. Like they see the back of the Stroche pit.
They have a
That's
lot
about
of
it.
wards now, so they're gonna be able to
Yeah.
get them out.
Yeah, they put one down just now.
Yeah. Then they can get one here at mid lane as well, and then go for one bot and just completely choke them out, make it impossible for them to leave base. He's gonna just save his other one. Those are all you need pretty much if you keep mid lane pushed. OD's really aggressive here. And
Mirana I think she misclicked the arrow because it just went straight off to no man's land.
and she did hit a creep. Is intentional. They're gonna start spamming illusions and towers because they don't think there's anything that can stop them. And I'm not sure if there is, to be honest.
Like they need a 5-man call. Realistically,
They need to get the Warlock ult. They need to get those Fatal Bombs out. They need the Ursa to do mass damage. I don't think OD needs to be up here.
Oh, missed the
Oh, the
call.
call's gonna whiff. They're gonna be able to set him up. He's not gonna be able to blink in for a while. It gives them some free time to push up. Just send out some more illusions. And this looks to be how they die. I mean, they can certainly like get a big play. They can start to come back into the game, but if nothing changes as of yet, they're gonna just die the slow, painful death of Shadow Demon.
Yep. I mean, Luna might as well just go for a butterfly at this point. Though she does buy the Manta recipe, I think. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you want the mana for extra illusions. Although the Undying is caught out here, they get a nice pick. They do get a good call. They catch the OD, but they don't do enough damage. Nobody to help follow up on this, and the axe should go down. They're not gonna finish him off though. The Timbersaw trying to get out, and there's the Golem. That's gonna be the big shot. They're gonna be able to take down 4 heroes for the Dire. And this Luna, she's just running away. She can't afford to give it away anymore, but she will. This Ursa is gonna look to finish her off. That's the big play they're looking for. That's what you want to see.
Rubik stole Tombstone in that fight, so they were able to instantly clean up the Radiant Tombstone, and Rubik laid down the one of his own, which did quite a bit of damage itself alongside this Warlock Golem. So I mean, the Warlock Golem plus the Tombstone.
Do you think that? Oh, yeah.
It was just able to win the fight for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you think that Timbersaw should have just killed the axe? Like, he was standing literally right next to him. I think he probably had Whirling Death up. And he could have finished him off.
Yeah.
And he could have probably stayed, actually. Like, they were on the back foot, the Dire was, but then they were able to turn back in.
Yeah.
Radiant just didn't want to be there. They were a little bit too averse.
Yeah, they weren't really able to breach high ground. I think maybe the Undying should have put the Tombstone low ground, maybe not right in the middle of the Radiant team. Because that kind of left it open for the Ursa to come in with the overpower and attack it down. What are you doing? Timbersaw getting blocked up by trees. Come on, man.
Not the trees! No!
You got like 3 skills that take down trees. Yeah, and Timbersaw...
Why doesn't he have 4? Why doesn't his reactive armor count as a Quelling Blade? He
he's got a
has
Quelling Blade. Yeah.
Yeah, he even has a Quelling Blade.
He's down to 10 Bloodstone charges now. Which, I mean, now he really wants to fight. Roche will be up in, I think, like 30 seconds.
I was meant to have this.
It's coming up close, so...
Once that comes up, it'll be a pretty big advantage for them to get back up. That is one thing to note. They didn't have an Aegis at that fight.
Yeah.
That could be a cause for their concern, somewhat. And Luna does have Manta now, so they're gonna have more. They're gonna have more spam. She's gonna be able to get a first part of a butterfly soon if that's what she wants to go for. You can give her
Yeah.
more tank. Like, I assume she would start off with the evasion, so she can't get hit, can't easily attack them.
Oop.
The call is gonna catch out! They're gonna get it 2 heroes, including the Luna! They're gonna be able to take them down! And the Luna didn't even get her ult off. Big play
man.
there.
Luna, illusions, I think Shadow Demon even. Like there were
Yeah.
4 illusions there. Oh, that
Well,
was
3. One illusion already left, but that was a big pick. That's really significant gold swing. They're gonna get a lot more now. They didn't Moran ult for that, did they? They just like walked up and got him. I think they needed to pay a little more attention to the mini map, or just actual map at all, and see that they were coming. Like they had this ward on the cliff here. It has pretty good vision range. It like goes out to here or something.
Yeah.
I just didn't see that coming at all.
Oh man, that was a wonderful pickoff. What they needed. Like the gold graph, not exactly going down in their favor quite yet, but it's starting to tip that way. Like just a few more kills like that, and they'll be able to bring down this 10,000 gold deficit.
They're gonna go for Roche now.
I mean, they can. I don't think the Dinosaurchestra. Well, they smoke up, so they might know. But I think it might be dead by the time they get there. They do use the scan, so they see Luna's illusions coming back up.
Fast enough. Oh, they're just a little bit too late. Aegis is picked up. It's gonna go on Luna this time. They're gonna give it to their harder carry. And they're gonna send up their illusions. And they're ready to go back and sieging the base. Like, even with those kills, they could act just like nothing's happened, really.
I think.
And just sit in a more defensive position.
Yeah, definitely think that they need to go now with this Aegis.
I mean, you say that, but they have the late game. Like, do you think any of these heroes can beat the Luna later in the game, even? That's the real question here.
Yeah, that
Like, it's really Dinosaurchestra that need to go. They don't have the great late game behind them. And these barracks are just gonna fall. They're gonna have to use Marana and Fatal Bonds to take them out.
Radiant's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Now they're just gonna wait another 5-10 seconds. Gonna send out the illusions again. Pop the Manta. Or actually, yeah, pop the Manta every other time.
yeah.
Just use the Timber Saw to zone pretty much and send the illusions up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's a decent amount of damage out there. And
Sure.
Disruption's back up again.
Yep. And so is Manta Style.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Luna's joining in this time.
Luna's actually going
Oh.
up. He gets a call, but the Astral saves him. And they take out the Rubik. That's a pretty bit important support for them. And 2 heroes are falling off the back of that Astral, or Say's Eclipse. And Axe also died. They're going to need a buyback for him.
Is under attack.
Oh,
They're going to just lose all their
Okay.
buildings if they don't. They need everything. This could be their last fight. You might want to spread out a little more so they don't get called. He's
Yeah,
only going to
just-
be able to get the one Timber Saw, though. He's going to nearly instantly fall, and he will definitely in the end. Astral saves the OD from himself. And they're going to be able to take down pretty much all the heroes. The Luna will lose her Aegis, but it's not that serious. And now it's just the Luna. It's just the Luna versus Marana. OD is here. He's kind of low. Might be a little bit dangerous for him, but he should be alright. All the illusions, there's too many of them. And Marana's gonna pay for life to try to stop them.
I
The
think
Rubik
that
here
might
is
be
gonna
game.
be able to kill him. OD's gonna fall. But Luna should be able to end this game. Timbersaw
Yeah.
is gonna go forward, gonna take him out.
Dire's middle
They might
tower
call
is under
GG
attack.
here.
Yeah. Like, what was...
It's the last game. It's the last game in an elimination game, though. You don't want to call GG here. You want to keep fighting. You want to try to get the win, but I don't see it happening here. They're gonna leave the last set of barracks, but they might catch
don't know.
the Timbersaw. Nah, he's gonna Timber Chain out.
Axe and Warlock are coming back up, so it's
Yeah.
time to back up a bit.
Also, Timber has the blink. I think that, or the BKB now. I think it's a okay pickup. It's not really
Yeah.
the best. It's good against Marana and Rubik, but the other heroes don't really care too much, especially
Yeah.
the Axe.
Yeah, Axe's call goes through BKB, plus Ursa.
He just hits
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, like his Fury swipes go through BKB, like that's not going to help you there. Like Rubik, it'll stop him from casting spells on you. That's about it. Like Warlock's ult even goes through BKB.
You think an Ags might have been a better idea? Just get the double kiting mechanism.
I still think
Or
that
actually
you should go
Shivas.
Shivas. Yeah, Shivas first.
But they have a Shivas on OD.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
That could be why. Yeah, they're gonna take out Axe here. He has no way to escape this. That could actually just lose them the game right here if this Luna's ready to go.
yeah, we're,
Like,
we're
Luna,
tipping over 2,700 gold, 27,000 gold advantage.
Luna has a butterfly. She's gonna just send it to the secret shop to pick it up.
Yeah,
This is probably the end of the game. I don't see them being able to survive any longer.
yeah. Yeah, Undying's got a pipe, so that's gonna help against the Murano. Shadow Demon's got a mech.
This
And
Luna
a
should
veil.
probably get her way to the racks so they can actually start taking it out.
Yeah.
But I guess they're not in too much of a rush. They're pretty confident at this point. Just their lineup is superior at this point. Where do you think this really went wrong for the side of Dinosaurchestra? Unless they managed to come back off this.
I think they just weren't able to get off to a good early start. Like Semper were able to win the lanes, especially with their aggro tri-lane, the Luna, Undying, and Shadow Demon. Like I don't think Dinosaurchestra were expecting an aggro tri-lane coming out. Like that's why they sacked the off lane almost immediately.
Ursa walking up.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to do anything about the tower falling.
Arrowhead
Now
into
the
Luna.
barracks are open. Not really going to be able to jump on her, but they do go on to the Shadow who immediately forces away. As Ursa's stuck here with his BKB being used and his ult, this Undying isn't going down, and he has the Tombstone out, and that's a huge ult from the OD. That's going to be 3 falling, the 4th of the Ursa, and this is GG in all but name. Yeah, they're not going to call it yet, but
And
they have no... There.
it's been called.
There.
Let's end this game.
GG is called, and that's going to be Dinosaurchestra out of the tournament. They're going to fall to 6 Semper Tyrannis, coming back after losing the first game in against the Luna, in fact.
Yep.
They're going to turn it around to win this one. Well played by them, and they're going to continue onward in the lower bracket.
Yep, Six Semper were just able to get off to a quick start, like a quick lead. Able to get kills early, able to force out the Axe to rotate around and not really get as much as he could have.
In the mid game, their lineup just started to shine.
Yeah.
Like Luna and OD going together with a great start by Timbersaw.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be all for us for today. Pretty long series. Glad to have you with us.
Yep.
Anybody that was here with us for all of these games.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see you all on the next one.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.